Ladies and gentlemen, what transpired last night was an absolute travesty. Nearly 400 points were scored.
Just when you thought it couldn't get worse, the NBA All-Star Game hit a new low this year, with a combined score of 397 points by the Eastern and Western units. And with the East going past 200 points on this one, the competitive product that was promised to us by Commissioner Adam Silver just did not deliver again, and was reduced to a joke, despite the best basketball players in the NBA joining forces to play under one roof. Shocking. Well, not as much, especially because the ratings and viewership have continued to plummet, with the All-Star Game last seeing the 10 million mark in viewership all the way back in 2003, when Michael Jordan was competing it for one last time. But why does this happen year after year? And why does the All-Star Game fail to excite us? And can we do anything to fix it? Well, it's about damn time. What's rather shocking is that it's not just the fans who are openly critical of the All-Star Game, it's the players too. Both Damian Lillard and LeBron James, where the former was this year's MVP, at the game shared their thoughts on perhaps what could be done to fix the All-Star Game. The only problem is that they're perhaps just as confused.
Game. I don't think anybody's going to play in it like it's the playoffs, but it's a way to get guys to come to the table and just play a more solid game, I guess.
I don't know where's the median, because this is what a lot of the games are starting to look like now.
The main problem with the All-Star Game that has been highlighted by fans and analysts alike is the shocking display of defense, where high scores that look embarrassingly silly have become a regular occurrence. All this is also prompted by a low-stakes mindset among the players, where playing for a charitable cause is definitely a noble endeavor, but the players just fail to provide entertainment by doing the one thing they're supposed to do anyway, and that is playing the game of basketball like they mean it. Stephen A. Smith was also quick to highlight how players might just perform better if they're given more money, despite them already earning millions, and how the quality of the slam dunk contest at the All-Star Weekend has also suffered, given how a G League player like Mac McClung is now winning the competition on a back-to-back basis. But generational stars like LeBron James have never even participated, thus seeing an overall dip in the quality of the competition. Similarly, Redick also made his observations where he mentioned how he appreciated the NBA going back to the East-West format, but it just looked like the guys weren't even trying, let alone playing bad defense.
This was 23 guys, I'll say 23 and a half. 23 and a half guys just not trying.
Another common consensus is how the All-Star Game is preceded by marketing activities, commercial appearances, charity appearances, and plenty of other things, which basically wears out the players prior to the game, and by the time they get there, they already are in the mindset of not using all of their energy and effort as well. Sports Illustrated also discussed how the weekend wasn't a break that it is claimed to be, and how the league perhaps needs to change the timing and add a certain incentive when they're contesting the All-Star Game as well, which was discussed in their article where they compared it to how the Pro Bowl works in the NFL. Just before the Super Bowl, if there's a cash prize or an incentive in the postseason All-Star Game, it gives the players a reason to compete. Then, the season isn't immediately over. When you're eliminated from the playoffs, you can still win big in the All-Star Game, and that actually might be a logical way to fix it, even if it means changing the timing and not having a non-competitive, inconsequential game. Right in the middle of the season, the fact that load management has already become a topic of debate in the NBA. Keeping the All-Star Game after the postseason should at least see the players compete with a certain kind of aggression, something which has become a bit of a joke, especially when you look at players like Luka Doncic or Nikola Jokic, who despite their otherworldly talent and skill, have refused to take the All-Star Game seriously.
No dribbles. No dribbles. Oh, you look at
Now, of course, there's no harm in the players having a little fun, but the fact that fans pay their hard-earned money to watch these players is something that the players should also consider as a factor that motivates them to play better and put on a good show for them. And with the NBA looking to actively make adjustments to provide a better product for the fans, incentivizing its biggest stars might just be a good idea to make sure the fans stay connected to the game, even for exhibition events like these. And on that note, we come to the end of this video. Do make sure you like it, hit that subscribe button to join our growing community, and let us know in the comments what would be your ideas to fix the All-Star Game, and we will see you in the next one.